Welcome back, guys, to Drink Up with Richie T. Today we're dipping into some scotch, the GlenDronach 12. Scotch, I love it. This is one that's really awesome too because they actually age it in Oloroso sherry and they age it in Pedro Ximénez sherry, which Pedro Ximénez is a little sweeter, Oloroso is a little drier. But doing it in both, it kind of counteracts each other, making just a whole new world of tastes and flavors. Really cool. Look up GlenDronach. They do some really cool stuff. Pour myself a little dram here. Now, I always look at the legs. I always check out the thickness. This one's a little bit heavier. This is actually getting close to like being like whole milk because I always describe it as that if you're watching. It begins to have real big legs that just stick to it forever, and it takes long for it to develop. It just holds on to the glass. This one's got such like an almondy, and that's usually how Highlands are. Highlands are always going to be kind of nutty and creamy. Not always though, but a lot of the true characteristics of a Highland is creamy, nutty, things like that. And it just has that almond smell to it, but a lot of maple honey too. Smelling with your mouth open as always. 80% of your taste comes from smell. Get past that alcohol content, dip in there. Now I'm going into taste as usual. A little bit of toffee, a little bit of dryness, but it has this sweetness from that Pedro Ximénez sherry. Kind of a longer finish and kind of sits in your palate for a long time and you feel it back in the throat, kind of by the tonsil area. But a lot of, like I said, creamy nuttiness, roasted, just really cool. Now they also make an 18-year that a lot of people buy nowadays and they're getting into, but there's actually an older 18-year that's by 96 to 01, they were actually closed down this distillery, which is kind of cool. Because when they came back, they had a bunch of stuff that was still aging. So then they needed to put out a regular 12 and a regular 18. And then the cool thing about that is they put like a 21-year scotch in an 18. Because, I mean, single malt means single distillery. Meaning that there's other batches on top of this that they throw in. But since that was just one batch they needed to get out, it's all 21-year basically. Or like that, the year that they had put out. Freaking awesome. So when you want to dip into something new and dip into scotch, this is one of the ways to go. So, Drink Up with Richie T, guys. Always subscribe. Keep hitting me up. Let me know. Reviews. Talking about what you want me to do next, man. It's going to be awesome. Well, so drink up.